Good morning, Miss Florence.
Thought this one was really sweet. Just a story of, this conservative woman coming out of her shell and getting frightened and ready to run back in and then kind of discovering what it is she loves. It just made me feel good. And it's shot really well. The performances are good. No one's too stiff. There's just a good variety of things going on. I like the sets. I like the style of it all. Thought it all came together really well. And again, it's sweet.
I loved this film. I thought it was so well done. I thought that it highlighted in the beginning in such like a great way that like everything she did very routinely. That down to like the how she did her tea in the morning, how everything went, everything had just a place, the way she was putting on her coat, it all felt so routine, and like the kind of habits that take decades and like years and years and years to build, and that you could definitely see that she did like the same thing every day or the same type of thing every single day, and that she was really so set in her ways and her routine that something as small as like running out of jam really did throw all of that. And so you coupled that and then like the hint of attention or the hint of, maybe something new but something different, and I loved that it really broke her out of her routine and that she was willing to like go set up a private lesson for salsa and eventually like try the new jam.
It's a very touching, lovely story about a lonely woman who's very set in her ways, almost to the point of being OCD. And I love the actor's performance. I love the direction. There are some wonderful, subtle shots that really captured emotion and displayed character. It was really a fine piece of filmmaking. The score was wonderful. Editing. Yeah, it's a very, very polished piece. Congrats to the filmmaker, and I hope he or she takes on a feature. I'd like to see what they would do.
This film was absolutely incredible. I want to show it to all my friends and family. I had a grin from ear to ear watching Florence come alive and come into herself. There was such a big arc in her character from the beginning to end, where she was this, uptight, really anxious character, to this emotionally free woman barefoot dancing in her apartment lobby. It's crazy how love can open up such a range of emotion. And the simplest thing, like a love note, caused such a significant string of events in her life that impacted her. And I would like to believe changed the trajectory of her life going forward.
It was very cute. Like, you really see how this woman was probably not so happy, or she was content but not enjoying her life so much. Very avoiding risks, avoiding trying out new things. It was satisfying, but I think she was not happy. So I like how they tell the story. So she lets go and finds out that maybe she was fearing all this disappointment and this complexity, and that life is confusing and that it is hard out there, but also finds out that by letting go she found out new flavors, new ways of doing things, new people to talk to. She discovers a person that was there all the time, and it was very hopeful and inspiring. I really liked it. It is totally cute, adorable, both characters, like the elevator person and this Florence character. It was very exciting to watch.
I thought this was really well done. I liked the plot and the script. I thought it set up very well.
we kind of get our hopes up for something, and a lot of times we're left disappointed, and we can either let it define us or let it go and see the glasses half full. So I thought this whole premise was just really well presented. I felt like you got the whole emotions of getting excited for some kind of great event like that, and then getting your hopes dashed. I think pretty much everyone's been there at some point or another. So I thought it was well presented, and it brought out a lot of the emotion without having words having to really be said. So great job, guys.
Yeah, this piece was really fun. I mean, it was just lovely and charming, and it's nice to see stories told about like people from the like an older generation. Like, I feel like a lot of the time, like, their story gets a little like skipped over, and I mean, especially with like older women, like, you don't really get to like follow them that often. And it was nice that this story really decided to make the protagonist and older woman. That was really cool. And yeah, I mean, it was shot really well. The choreography was beautiful. Sound design was lovely. And yeah, just a very solid, complete piece that all the filmmakers involved should be proud of.